What the f did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know.
Okay, security. Please help me out for a second.
Okay, listen, first of all, if you don't get this failed UFC fight around here, no, I'm just kidding. It's all jokes, man. No, don't say it. You got a taser? Listen, I thought he really had a taser.
I don't even know what the word culture meant at the time, and it was hard.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal, it's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team.
Didn't Cat Williams confirm it a long time ago, soon after Little Kev decided to come forward and assist law enforcement with Diddy's sexual assault accusations? 50 Cent and Gan Deal have now decided to make it even worse for the comedian, leaking a video depicting Diddy's horror with underage artists. Kevin Hart might not be completely innocent after all.
Hey, come on in. Come on in here. Come on. There you go. What's your name? What? Okay, Doomsday. Merci. Merci, yes. Merci. Last train to Paris. That's French, baby, for thank you. Yeah, you see it. No, not yet. You messing up. That's your problem. I got a nice, go get a drink downstairs. We got, and matter of fact, Kevin, come here. Kev, I want you to talk about me as a baby. Come here, man. You mess it all up. I don't even feel comfortable with you in my bed. Hold on. Can you go get some girls? So we can be in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. Hey, yo, can you move out the way? I want to give you a proper introduction. Go get some girls. Go get some. Matter of fact, while the girls come, hey yo, no, check this out, no home, come here, man. Hey yo, Kevin, come here, no home. We're gonna have a contest. You know we're gonna have a contest, we're gonna get our breath first, because your breath be stinking sometimes. And we're gonna go back and forth. Uh-oh.
You know, first of all, make sure my mic is on. Before I begin into trashing Diddy, you know, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album, you know what I'm saying? I didn't ask you for nothing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ask you for nothing free.
Yes.
I downloaded it. I didn't go to the store because I'm lazy.
I think you said you bought it. You ain't say you downloaded it. Get your story right.
You
bought it. You lying. He's lying. He didn't even buy it yet.
Listen.
He's lying. Listen. Yo, come in here, man.
I'm not.
Hey, yo.
Listen.
Yo, come in here. No. We're gonna get some ladies in here though, but we're gonna make sure our breakfast is fresh.
No, say pause.
Pause.
Don't acknowledge it. Nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now.
Hold on, let's get some ladies in here. There's nothing to just bypass all that.
Put the Kevin past the facts. No, I'll go first.
No.
It's a movement. I'll definitely go and take a swig of Listerine.
And for real, you the comedian, so go light on me. Tonight's my night. Don't kill me.
No, I'm definitely gonna kill you. By the end of the night, I'm definitely gonna kill you. Right now, start off. Like I said, it's your day. You know, you got a lot of people walking around with the dirty money.
Yeah, I want to say I'm sorry.
No, dude, listen.
Okay, security. Please help me out for a second.
Okay, listen, first of all, if you don't get this failed UFC fight around here, no, dude, I'm just kidding. It's all jokes, man. No, don't say it. He got a taser? Listen, I thought he really had a taser.
Not sure if it was Gandeal or 50 who pushed for the video to be leaked, but recently a video featuring Usher, Kevin Hart, and P. Diddy has been making the rounds on social media, depicting the kind of horror no one was expecting.
And it was hard. There were a lot of things I seen, and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be. I was 13 years old, and being 13, having that type of exposure, you know, yeah, it was cool to go to Howard Homecoming with Puff. It was great to be able to go to Club USA or the Supper Club, you know, with Puffy in that time, or the Tunnel. But these are places that a 13-year-old probably should not be. You know, most kids would be excited about it. You know, most kids are trying to figure out, you know, how to be around, you know, hot girls, pretty girls. I'm around grown women, and I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for. You know, and I think that he was just trying to show me the lifestyle. However, that's not what I was there for. I was there because I wanted a career, man. So we would fight, we would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, man, you gotta chill. Like, you just a little bit too intense. You know, you gotta relax. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, like banging on this man as though, you know, I am the manager. I am the spokesperson for Usher. And I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. You're gonna make me a priority too. I'm not here to party with you. I don't wanna go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs?
In the video, as Kevin tries to keep Diddy quiet, Diddy shares extremely delicate and private information regarding what happened in bed between him and Usher.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. You know, shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all.
In the video, as Kevin tries to keep Diddy quiet, Diddy shares extremely delicate and private information regarding what happened in bed between him and Usher.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the f did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was stupid. Listen.
We're having a good time, yo.
Obviously not expecting Diddy to be so explicit about the details, comedian Kevin Hart gets warned by P. Diddy to avoid sitting on the bed. Why? There are sex toys on the bed. It's still unknown where the recording was made, but Diddy was definitely living there. Further into the video, Kevin Hart acknowledges Diddy with a gesture, but he also draws a gentle boundary between them. Shout out to him and what he did, Kevin says, indicating that the camera be moved aside so that the bed is not in the shot. Let's try to shift the camera a little bit in this direction. I want my shot to be as far away from the bed as possible. Following Hart's instructions, the camera pans away to reveal a prominent silver object that seems to be a sex toy Diddy had left on his bed, indicating that Usher, when he was struggling early in his career, was one of the many underage artists involved in Diddy's freak-offs. While we wait for an official confirmation from Hart and Usher, there have been some shocking claims made about Usher's relationship with Diddy, which do make sense in light of the recently released video. Gandeal claims that Diddy groomed Usher, and that too at the same time Kevin Hart was friends with Diddy. Deal has also been pressuring authorities to investigate Diddy for some time over his alleged freaky relationship with Usher.
Well, I mentioned that earlier, that he said about Stevie J, the Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fillet right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fillet. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp. Y'all put it together.
Deal also talked about his thoughts on Usher being brought up in Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit, which alleges sexual harassment against Diddy. In his expose, the lawsuit names several other well-known figures in addition to a few unidentified musicians, indicating how all of these influential figures were aware of Diddy's wrongdoing and still said absolutely nothing about it. An unnamed R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency is accused, as per Rodney Jones' lawsuit, of engaging in group intercourse with Diddy and Stevie J. Although Usher fits that description, no one had confirmed the name of the unidentified singer or the alleged activities as of the time this report was published. Deal, on the other hand, believes that Diddy and Usher's former relationship is indeed unsettling, and Kevin Hart can now confirm this given the leaked video. Not to mention, Deal claims that Diddy groomed Usher and that Usher was hospitalized due to a situation involving Diddy. Also, here's another thing to note. Deal claims that the authorities now have a ton of evidence against the rapper from the items they seized from Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles. This includes the specific video of Kevin Hart and Diddy, which appears to have been filmed the morning after a wild night. This was during the same period footage from Homeland Security's raids on Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles was made public.
Well, I think that the authorities came up with enough evidence to go into a judge by using the civil cases that has came upon him. So because they used the civil cases and found that there was some criminal activity that may have been found at some one of those people who, like Cassie, Jonathan Odie didn't have a civil case against him, but Cassie, Jonathan Odie, and Lil Rob, they used the evidence that they had or the statements they made and convinced the judge that there was enough probable cause to go in there with a search warrant. But the way they did the search warrant and how they did it, man, I thought he was El Chapo or somebody. People think that when the federal government go in there on you, the reason they got a 99% conviction rate because most people say, they got me. They don't go to court with them. So for them to have a team in New York, because they didn't really mention too much about New York. They had property in New York, property in Miami, and a property in LA, all simultaneously hit. Those different agencies had to get together, plan that, and that's not no bull. You know, that's a lot of manpower, a lot of money. So they want to know how they spent the taxpayer. The taxpayer's gonna know why you spending my money on this to come up with nothing. So you best believe they had something in the first place to go up in there, either through, like I said before, wiretaps. You understand? Because if they convinced the judge that they need a warrant, they had wiretaps, surveillance, and different things that was going on. And then, like, it's a lot of crazy statements that have been made. And you gotta look at that interview that Jonathan Odie did, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That was probably more damaging than Cassie. And that was more damaging than Cassie, because check this out. He said Diddy was transporting liquid cocaine on his private jets. Now, the DEA wasn't involved in this. It was the FBI and the Homeland Security, basically. That's because of the sex thing. But if they find any of that stuff in any one of his houses, there's a problem. Even if they find illegal guns, the constitutional right goes the right to bear arms, but he got to have licenses for that shit. So if anybody got illegal guns up in there, if they find any kind of drug to a high amount, cocaine and weed, I don't think Diddy gonna get charged, because what he did, he put everything in his kid's name and his company.
That's all for today. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.